Hello everyone. There has been an announcement made by Firaxis. So they are releasing a new Frontier Pass, which is an expansion pass with six packs, including some new leaders and some new civilizations and new game modes, which I understand will probably be historical scenarios. So we're going to very quickly talk about it. We are going to mention what is this pass about. Then I'm going to very quickly give my opinion on it and whether it's worth it or not. They said on Twitter that the price will be $49, I think, in the US. So I imagine here in Europe it's going to be 49 euros or something similar. So let's see. Or wait, did they say 49 or 39? Now that is actually a good question. Let me take a look at this for a second. I'm checking my Twitter account actually to make sure I'm saying the price right, just in case. Okay, so this pass includes the new DLC. The price will be 39. Sorry, 39.99. Yeah, so $10 cheaper than what I said before. 39.99 in the US. So I imagine it's going to be 39.99 euros in Europe. Okay, so 40, let's say, to make it easier. So is this worth it or not? Well, let's see what it's bringing us. 6 DLC packs on a bi-monthly basis from May 2020 to March 2021. So basically they are doing a year worth of expansions with this pass, which means the game will live for a bit longer before we get something like Civilization 7, which I'm very much okay with. I think we can still have a lot of fun with the Civilization 6 engine. So I'm happy that they are giving it a bit more life. But let's really find out what is coming here with these packs. So pack 1, Maya and Gran Colombia pack. We get 2 civilizations, Maya and Gran Colombia, which I think are interesting. We never had this one as an official civilization in the game. So it's nice to see another Latin American civilization. And of course, the Maya have been there a few times before, but they're always fun to play, so I'm happy with this. New city-states, new resources. That's interesting. That could really add new flavor to the game. And some new natural wonders. Let's see, they are probably bringing us something in the north of South America when it comes to natural wonders because of, or the south of Central America, right, with the Maya and Gran Colombia. So yeah, one new game mode. So this asterisk, by the way, it means that you need some expansion. Usually you need either Gathering Storm or Rise and Fall or both of them to play these new game modes. And I have to assume this is not a full game mode, otherwise it would be too cheap. This is probably more like a historical scenario, like the ones we had with the DLCs before. And if you know my channel, you know I really like playing the historical scenarios, so I'm very much okay with it. The Ethiopia pack appears in July. 1 new civilizational leader, so obviously Ethiopia, is coming back. It was there already in Civ 4 and I think Civ 5 as well, if I remember correctly. New game mode, 1 new district. So this is probably a unique district for Ethiopia. I don't think it's going to be a full new district for the whole game. It's probably going to be just that, basically. 1 unique district. And 2 new buildings, maybe unique as well, or maybe one of these 2 buildings will be for everyone in the game. I don't know. And then we have pack 3 until 6. They are not really telling us what is happening here. Only that we have 2 new civilizational leaders, 1 new game mode. So all of them seem to be having 1 historical scenario. Here we have new world wonders, so that's nice, and a new map. I'm not so excited about the new map. I think we already have a lot of them that are pretty good right now, but new world wonders, that's always fun. The pack 4 adds 1 new civilizational leader, 1 new game mode, new city-states, numerous new great people. So that's fine. I like new great people to add more flavor to the game, and more city-states, and again another historical scenario apparently. Then the pack 5, 1 new civilization and 2 new leaders, one new game mode, a new district, and 2 new buildings. We don't know if this district and these 2 new buildings are going to be unique or not. We don't know much about it yet. It's still quite some time until January 2021 anyway. And here again we have 1 new game mode. So 1 new civilization, 1 new leader, world wonders again, and another new map. So you know, they keep it different, world wonders here and there, so not all of them together. New city states on pack 4 and pack 1, new district on pack 2 and pack 5. So they keep it, you know, they add some variety to it, so you don't always get the same type of new thing in the game. And all of them have 1 new game mode, which I assume is just a new historical scenario every time. This could mean 6 new historical scenarios. If that is the case, I will play them all in this channel on daily difficulty, as I always do with the historical scenarios. I really enjoy them, and I like showing you how to beat them on the maximum difficulty. Anyway, so what is my opinion on this? Well, it seems clear. For 40 bucks in the US or 40 euros here, probably, we will get 6 DLCs, which are very similar to what we have been getting in the DLCs, like you know, the Persian Macedon DLC that got us 2 new civilizations, 2 new leaders, a new game mode, a few new wonders. So it's kind of the same thing that we had before with DLCs. The only difference is this time, instead of announcing them individually, they are announcing them as a pack. So you can buy them individually or buy the whole pack for $40 in the US. So I imagine each pack individually will be something like maybe $10 or so to motivate people to buy them all together. So it would be cheaper to buy them all together. I imagine that's what they are going to do. They didn't announce the individual prices yet that I know of, but we should know on the 21st of May. This, they said on Twitter, this is the 21st of May. So 10 days from now, we are 10 days from the moment I'm recording this, 10 days from the announcement, we will have the first pack, and then we will know the individual price. But I imagine it would be probably close to $10 to motivate people to buy the whole thing to save some money. And so if you buy the whole pack, that is $40 for the 6 packs. So you are around, let's say, a little bit less than $7 per DLC. I think a little bit less than $7 for a Civilization 6 DLC is a fair price. So at least if you buy the whole pack, the price, I think, is not excessive. I don't mind it. And the question is this worth it or not? Well, you are going to be having the same set of rules you had in Rise and Fall and Gathering Storm. That much seems clear. This is not like a new expansion. Okay, so it's not a game changer. This is just like a DLC. Again, think of the Macedon and Persia DLC. This is a very similar thing to what we've seen there. And so, is this worth it for you or not? For $40? Well, for me, it's worth it because I like the game, and especially because I like this, because I like the historical scenarios. Now, if you are not the kind of player who enjoys playing a new historical scenario every couple of months, then maybe this is not for you, to be honest. Because, I mean, new civilizations, new leaders, new city-states, more resources, more natural wonders. This is all the kind of thing that you can get for free through the modding community. There are a bunch of mods out there. I will eventually upload some games with mods, especially some of the total conversion mods. There are a few that look really good. So you can probably get this stuff or very similar stuff through the modding community, and you have to wonder, do I really want the official ones? Are they really going to be so much better than the mods? So much more interesting when it comes to animations and improvements and I don't know, better balance because they've been made by the official designers. Well, they should be better than mods, but will it be so much better that it's worth to pay $40 for that? I don't know. Honestly, that depends on your personal taste. But I can understand that if you do not like the historical scenarios, you might not want to buy this. For me, it's totally worth it because I enjoy this stuff. I like having a new historical game every 2 months. I like that idea. So the price is fine for me. I'm going to get enough fun from this expansion that it is worth it for me to pay those 40 euros probably. So I'm going to buy it. I'm going to upload games with this on this channel, and I'm definitely going to teach you how to beat the new historical scenarios once I learn how to do it myself. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun, to be honest. And also they announced, by the way, apart from this, there are going to be some free updates which will add a little bit of balance to the game. So they are rebalancing a couple of things. I don't know exactly what will that be. I don't know which balance changes will those be. I don't know if the aqueduct will be worth building at some point, or I don't know if the Khmer or maybe Georgia are going to become stronger civilizations. Especially Georgia is super weak right now. Or if they're going to do something with the early game for Mali, so that it becomes a bit more playable on Didi. Because right now it's really tough to play with Mali on Didi because of the very, very bad early game that they have. By the time you start getting rich, you might have already lost the game. So I would like it if they balanced Georgia and Mali, especially Georgia. Georgia is bad all game long. With Mali, if you somehow survive the early game, then you are fine. But with Georgia, you're it's always a challenge. You don't really have very serious advantages with them. So let's see what happens with that. Let's see if maybe they add a unit here and there to not make that huge jump between swordsmen and musketmen that everybody's talking about. You go straight from swordsman to musketman, it feels like too big a jump, let's say. We don't know exactly what will that be, but there will be updates, balance updates, free obviously for everybody playing the game. So that's also good news. And also because they're releasing these packs, they're probably going to be rebalancing them after they launch them, as it usually happens. They rebalance the Viking scenario, for example, and a few other scenarios were rebalanced after launch. So this means they will be working on Civ 6 for at least another year, well, almost another year, until March 2021, plus maintenance for this, let's say April 2021. There's going to be work on Civilization 6 for pretty much another year. So that's very good news. Even if you don't buy this, that's good news. It means they will keep an eye on the game, and I always like that. So overall, I think this is a positive announcement. And of course, the price really depends on you, if it's worth it for you or not. If you don't enjoy the historical scenarios, maybe not. If you do enjoy them, I think it's worth it. I think it's a fair price. That is my personal opinion on this. What do you think about this announcement? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next video. And of course, around the 21st, I will be updating with either Maya or Gran Colombia. I guess probably Gran Colombia. I'm more excited about this because they were never an official civilization. Simon Bolivar was never an official leader in the game. He was always a mod. So yeah, I mean, that could be interesting to play. Let's see what happens then. Thank you very much for watching, and as usual, remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and so on. I'll see you later. Thank you very much.